The following tutorial is brought to you by WholeLoops.com.
It's production time. I'm Reid Stefan, Realest puppet in the game. Today, I've got 11 ways for music producers to make money. This video is a follow-up to a topic I covered a couple months back about 11 prerequisites to becoming a valuable music producer. And today, I'm bringing you a list of gigs, jobs, and actual tasks that music producers can do in exchange for some paychecks. So let's jump right into number one and my absolute favorite, live performance and DJing. And the reason this is my favorite is one, it's fun. Two, you get to learn how to read a crowd and rock a crowd and see what people like in different parts of the world at the same time. And three, you don't need to be a big famous act with an agent and festival gigs to make money DJing. You could start on a very small, very local level. You name it, I probably DJ'd it back in the day. Birthday parties, proms, weddings, nightclubs, bars, public events. Any kind of place that needs some music, good chance there's an opportunity for you to show up, learn, and collect a check. Number two, remixes. This was also one of the steps in my earlier guide to getting paid video. But once you have done enough remixing and self-promoting, people will start reaching out to you and asking you to apply your flavor to their song. And at that point, you could say, well, my time is valuable and you're gonna have to pay me for that. And you will catch your very first check for a remix. And also a counterpart to remixes that's recently become a very viable income source for music producers is covers up on Spotify. Have you ever wondered why so many playlists smash hits up on Spotify are just remakes of old songs? Why is that? Well, if you don't use any stems or original recordings from the song that you're covering and you completely remake it on your own, you actually get to keep most of the revenue on that song. And then you've got yourself a fantastic income stream as a music producer. Number three, produce for local artists. You don't have to be the artist and the name on everything you produce. In fact, being a producer on somebody else's successful song is equally rewarding to being the producer on your own successful song. Start with people around you who need your expertise. Figure out what you're good at. Are you good at composing? Are you good at mixing? Are you good at arrangement and are you good at plugins and arrangement? And apply your skill set to your local need. And if you stick with it and get good enough, people will be hitting you up asking you to produce for them, I promise. Number four, be the expert at one particular step of the process. For example, be the person that people hire to tune and clean up their vocal recordings, or be the guy that people want to hire to record their vocals, or be the mixing engineer or the mastering engineer. Pick a lane. Instead of trying to completely understand everything across the spectrum, you'll find it a lot easier to charge people as a specialist if you pick one specific thing to specialize in. So this is where you get to really look within, see what you're good at, and maximize that as your selling point.
Are you one of the millions of music producers who don't know how to play real musical instruments? Did you quit guitar lessons back in middle school because it made your fingers hurt? Here at Whole Loops, we've got the solution for you. Introducing the Guitar Bundle, an organic collection of electric and acoustic progressions ready to drop into your next smash hit. The Guitar Bundle is available now only at WholeLoops.com.
Number five, mix people's tracks. And you don't have to be amazing to start small and help people who have less experience than you finish their songs. So if you're watching this channel, there's a good chance that you're curious about mixing and how to do it. And I'd like to assure you that that in itself is a very viable lane and a way for you to kind of do a side hustle while still being able to do your own artist project. Number six, and this is something people ask me about all the time, selling beats online. I personally don't put this as my first choice. I would rather sell a beat directly to an artist by making it with them. That way they're both excited about it and we're kind of on the same plane creatively. But if you don't have access to other artists, a platform that lets you post your beat for either lease or for a complete buyout is a great way for you to start unloading some back catalog. And just like any of these other options listed above or below this one, if you focus all your time on it, eventually you will succeed at it and you will be the person to go to for that. So if you find yourself just accumulating work that's not getting used, perhaps selling beats online is the gig for you. Number 7, start a sample pack brand or a plugin preset brand. As you could see, so many people are jumping on this bandwagon because of how many people it helps. It's like the equivalent of selling accessories to a popular device. If you've spent a lot of time doing this, there's a good chance you've already done most of the work and you just have to brand it into something people are excited about. Number 8, get your music synced in a TV show, movie, or on a smaller scale, a YouTube channel. Having your music in some sort of video content is guaranteed audience and also some guaranteed streaming revenue from your BMI, Sound Exchange, ASCAP, whatever royalty collecting services you sign up for will be seeing that your music is getting played. Now, if you live somewhere where you don't have access to people who make movies and people who make television shows, then focus online. There are so many YouTubers who use the same song in every video. Reach out to them, make them something special, something original specifically for their content, and there's a good chance if it's decent that they're going to use it. Don't think that you need to get your song placed in a movie or a TV show to start getting some sync money. You can start getting your music placed in any popular YouTube channel or online streaming platform and start raking up those streaming checks. Number 9, ghost production. This is when you make a song for somebody in exchange for a paycheck and don't take any credit at all whatsoever. Now, in the beginning, this will get you the biggest paychecks, but in the end, it's really going to be the credit that makes your career. So use this option sparingly, as it will help you short term, but long term won't really get you too far. But if you're not interested in being an artist yourself and you're interested in just being a songwriter for lots of people, it's an amazing way to get your foot in the door and also get some cash flowing for your music production. Number 10, if you're amazing at sound design, there is a huge need for jingles and audio logos for companies. So many brands want to have an animated logo that has some sort of sound that you hear when you see the logo. And if you're amazing at sound design and you could take visual things and translate them well into things that you can hear, you can have an amazingly successful career as a logo sound designer, a jingle sound designer, and have tons of clients from radio stations across the world asking you for your work. Now, this doesn't really help you become an artist in the public's eye, but if you're trying to just set up a business creating music, man, this is an extremely lucrative business and the need will forever be there. Finally, number 11, top ways to make money as a music producer. Release music on your own. Stop waiting for some outlet to take your song and put it out for you. Get the ball rolling yourself. Get the viewers going yourself. Get the momentum going yourself. Get your music out there. Because if you release enough music, eventually something will catch on, and then the rest of your work will catch on, and you will have a massive catalog of music out there, accumulating streams, getting shared with nobody but yourself. It's definitely not easy and it definitely doesn't happen often, but there is no reason not to try. So if you're an artist or you're a music producer, getting as much out there as possible is key. That doesn't mean choose quantity over quality. That means stay on your grind. Because I promise you, once you catch your first check, they don't stop coming and it only goes up from there so long as you stick with it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these 11 ways to make money as a music producer helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in a comment below, and I'll catch you guys next time with another tutorial. Peace out.